Oh my God, yeah. The Lord have mercy. Amazonia, rise up. My people, rise up. Amazonia, rise up. My people, rise up now. Rise up in the morning, rise up in the night, rise up every day, stand up for your right. Rise up in the valleys, rise up in the school, rise up in the church, rise up everywhere. There is no government that go with the people. The people makes a government, and the government needs the people, and there is no water that can put out the fire. Fire is burning down the system. Amazonia, rise up. My people, rise up now. We got to rise up. Rise up now. See, freedom is knocking at the door. Freedom is knocking at the door. Freedom to get a job. Freedom to go to school. Freedom to come back home. But you be missing, let me tell them no. Freedom
Donti Ebogo Ngwa, I greet
to go to school.
all those who are joining.
To come back home.
I'm sorry, I have bad eyes. I can't really see the names, but I see Taco joining. All of you are joining. You are welcome to this show. Please, as we join, endeavor to share it. Good afternoon, fellow Amazonians. Good evening. It is exactly 17 minutes past 5 p.m. Amber time. It's exactly 17 past 5 in Ekondo Titi. It is the same time in Dikomebaluwe. It is the same time in Mato. It is the same time in Malende. It is the same time in Ikiliwindi. It is the same time in Bokwango. It is the same time in Buasa. And it is the same time in Tinto. It is the same time in Bakebe. The same time in Atibongwaya. And it is the same time in Takwai village. The same time in Wum. The same time in Belo, in Fundong. The same time in Kumbo. And it's the same time in Tiko. The same time in Mutengene. The same time in Wututu. And the same time in Church Street in Victoria. The same time in Mai 16. The same time in Ekona. The same time in Munya. You are welcome to this weekend Friday show. Well, we are going to try as much as possible to keep this show very short, within 1 hour 30 minutes, because we are aware that there are other shows which are coming up after this show, and we are also aware that the acting interim president Dosako will be live at 8 p.m. Amber time. So I'm going to do everything possible. I'm going to make sure I don't talk beyond what I'm supposed to say, so that we'll give time for other shows to come up after this, so that you have time to listen to other shows and also listen to acting president. But okay, we are already 500 views, which means I can begin this live show, because our minimum is 500. Once we reach 500, we can begin the live show. You are welcome to this Friday live show. If you are joining in from Ambazonia, from the land of milk and honey, you are welcome to join the live show. And welcome also to all those who are watching from La République, our Ambazonians, brothers and sisters who are in Bafoussam, those who are in Bangapongo, those who are in Edea, those who are in Douala, and those who are in Yaoundé, across La République zone. You are welcome to join the show. We also welcome all those who are joining from the diaspora. I know in the US and in Canada, it should be still morning hours. Good morning, my fellow brothers and sisters in the USA, in Canada, and in the Americas. I know that in some place like China, some place like Thailand, it should be already late hours in the night. Good evening and probably good night if you are joining in from that angle. And those who are in Central Europe, Brussels, Germany, UK, and the rest, good afternoon. It should be about 6:30 or 6:20 time now. You are welcome to this live show. Today we are talking about three main issues, because we have said that this revolution is owned by us. And we said that CRTV, no, the government of La République, they do not have monopoly over information. And because this revolution is being driven by the media, we are on the media and we read from one angle to another. And we make sure that we immediately come on to neutralize those talking points in which the government of Paul Biya, through the minister and its agents, are trying to do. It is very important that whenever we listen to certain innuendos, certain statements being made by government officials of La République, also that we also have this media platform, that we have the voice on the media. Those of us activists, we must immediately come on to start the preparation before official information comes. We must make sure that we reply word by word, post by post, media by media, media, to all those La République innuendos that are trying to give statements to turn away the international community, to turn away our focus, to make us as if they care. So today we'll talk on. In fact, I have a lot to say, but today we'll focus on three issues, three main issues. Let me give you the agenda. We will respond as Barretta News and as Mark Barretta. Yes, what I'm saying today, I'm saying it as Mark Barretta and as Barretta News, and also a bona fide Ambazonian activist who want to see Southern Cameroons to be free. So today we'll talk about the nonsense and foolish statement made by Issa Chiroma, that loud, big-mouthed minister who calls himself Minister of Communication. His statement about La République government trying to visit our bona fide refugees, both who are in Nigeria and also in the bushes. We shall also respond to the senior dock master, the dock master Okala Bilia, the senior master, the dock master who called us docks. He made some innuendos, certain statements today, rallying inconsequential elites. Elites that they know that if they step their legs in those areas, we will arrest them. They know those inconsequential elites and chiefs who have lost their value, and he rallied them and he told them nonsense, foolish statements. And we'll also give a very short response to this one who calls himself the SDF flag bearer of the president of the election, who calls himself Joshua Osi, who he made certain foolish statement over Twitter. We will just stink him today. We will give a stink. It's a stink. We will stink him. We will not address him properly. We will address him properly on Sunday, but today we will give him a stink. It seems as if since we want to cover, we want to keep aside them, they keep on making foolish statement of that nonsense called 10-state federation. We see talk about 10-state federation. Can you go to Bongé on January council and campaign? Talk about 10 foolish state federation. Those are the talking points today. 3 main talking points. Please, and remember that when it is exactly 1 hour 30 minutes, comment so that I should stop. Because me like this, I be must talk. I fit talk from now. No, but Villa Franklin talk past me. That one fit talk for 5 hours straight. But me, I'll talk from now till about 1 hour 30 minutes. So, fellow Amazonians, if you are joining, share this video, weekend video. Share it across Facebook. Share it in WhatsApp. We will officially dissect La Republique and tell them that we own them, the media. We will tell them that even their 30-minute advert that they made and sent to CNN and France 24 English, that we will diffuse them. We will diffuse them. Yes, that's our role. We are here on social media. We observe, we peep, we move left and right, and we make sure that we come online despite our own busy schedule to diffuse those innuendos. And I know that after this, we are going to have other social media activists to come online, to come live, to direct and caution our people. Yes. And so we'll begin with Chiroma, who represents the government of La Republique. He came out, is it today or yesterday? Today, and gave a press conference. And he said that the government is now ready to go to Nigeria to visit our refugees and to visit internal displaced refugees. Now, listen. These are people that we are fighting the war against. Now, because the international community is talking, now they want to organize what they call a national relief. It is an insult. In fact, it is a provocation. It's that from October 2016, when this thing started, when they killed Julius Akum in Bamenda, when they killed the rest in Kumba. In fact, let me start from Boya. When they molested our lawyers, our bona fide men of law, when they molested them in Boya, and they rubbed them in mud, they made some of them, they sat on the floor, they told their weak. This government never did anything. They went to Bamenda, they massacred, nothing. Up to now, they have not made any statement as if they are remorseful. Now, September 22nd, when they massacred a lot of our people, and we still came out in their numbers. We came out in our numbers in 1st October, when they used war planes in Boya, in Manfe, in Bangem, and 1st October was the day that they committed the highest death. In fact, they have not killed since from then to now the way they killed on 1st October. Yes. And there are many families in pains. There are many people who ran after 1st October. There are many people who still have scars on their buttocks, scars on their hands, scars on their face. This regime has done nothing. Instead, the octogenarian president, the die-past president, that president who poo-poo on his anus, who declared a war on the people of Amazonia. And while all these are going, we had the Ayers family, as far back as last year, that got up and came out with the Ayer Foundation to help our people. And when the colonial SDO of Manu declared that our people should leave, and our people left. I don't know the ones who said that to leave Manu. Our people left and went to Nigeria as refugees. These same people, they call themselves the government, they have engaged in acts. When you go to Bongé, Meme, just Munyenge, Ekona, Balangi, Teke, all those areas has been raised down. This government has not for once come out to say, no, they have done wrong. Even as of today, even though the amnesty report is even underreported, Chiroma still came out and defended and said they have committed no wrong. You have committed no wrong. Then you have to organize a national relief, a national to collect money from people of the Cameroonese. You have to collect money to go and visit the same refugee that you pushed them out to Nigeria. You have to go to the bushes to visit the same people that you've massacred them. The same people that you've taken away their resources. You've destroyed their farms. You've destroyed their homes. And then they are taking refuge, those who are victims. And you have to organize. Is that not hypocrisy? How do they perceive us? How do they take us? They see us like Ngombe, like fools, like sheep. People that they can toss us from left to right. Yes. In fact, this regime is looking at this thing as a joke. They take us for fools. And why I say it's an insult? It's an insult because the regime has not even acknowledged that their military is burning homes, is destroying entire villages. They have not even acknowledged. They have not even acknowledged that there is a problem that needs to be addressed. They have not. As 2 days ago in Teke, they razed down a village. They razed down Teke. They went to a financial institution. They break into the financial institution. They stole amount of money. They are thieves. They are thieves. They are thieves. They are thieves. Everywhere from the northern and to the southern zone, we have seen how this regime has destroyed villages. And you want to organize, you want to make a fake gathering. That you collect gift and you move and say, this is, I say, who told you that I put it rice or oil or blanket? You are going to give them beans, rice, oil, mattress for them to continue to sleep in the forest, or are you asking them to come back into the city? Now, even if they have to come, where are their homes? Where are their homes? Where would they come to sleep? Where would they come to sleep? The Republic, you cannot eat your cake and have it. And on behalf of myself on this platform, we are saying that it will not happen. Moi, Barretta, I will use my own means possible. I will use the boys on Ground Zero that I am connected to. That I'm talking about on my own name, Mark Barretta, me, and Barretta News. That it will not happen. If you think that you will carry those poisonous gifts and you will pass through Ekona, you will pass through Balangi and Malende to go to Bongé and meet those bushes, it will not happen. It will be blood. It will be blood. It will be blood. So I am laughing. All those agents, I know that this is now time for those who call themselves elites. Soon you will see them in Yaoundé making gathering and to donate money. The very elites that they have sat quiet. The very elites that till this day, we've not heard even from Benaboki, we've not heard them. They are quiet. Even this other old man in Kumba who called himself chief of Bafo, said disgrace. What's his name again? What's his name? Please, can someone the name has got off my head. What's his name? Chief of Bafo. What's his name? What's his name again? Please, can someone tell me the name? I want to call his name. The name has skipped. The thing has skipped my mind. The chief of Bafo. From Bukete. This is someone who lived during the time of this issue. This is someone who experienced the so-called unification, and he is quiet. He sits there in Senate in Yaoundé. I don't know what has happened. It must be Nyongo. It must be society. It must be Nyongo. I am not sure it is only because that these people are trying to hold themselves. No, it must be Nyongo. There must be a society in which these people are. There must be a society because no normal human being normal human being, that your communities are being raised down, that they keep people daily, that people are in the forest, that they sit quiet and fold their arms, and they are still even supporting the regime. It is not normal. It is not normal. It's not normal. That even what happened in Mecca, that people were slaughtered, they sat quiet. It is not normal, my people. I'm saying that these people are in a society. Because it's not normal. Even when we see here in the diaspora abroad, even people who are against the government, they still find time to come together as a nation to condemn evil. They do it. Now our own politicians, I don't know what's wrong with them. So it must be Nyong'o. It must be Nyong'o. How can Biya be more than all of you? You call yourself elite. Now we have heard Chiroma saying you want to organize soon. We will see. Soon we will see. You are going to see those of Manu in Yaoundé doing fundraising. You will see them saying, I give 1 million. I give 500. Foolish. Nonsense. Do that nonsense and step foot there. And you see. Yes. So we will see them start raising money. We will start seeing those people from Mezam, people from Fako, people from Bonga and the rest. They will sit on the Yaoundé, or they'll go to Boya, where it is safe, or to Victoria, or maybe Central Bamenda to do fundraising. That we want to help our refugees. People that you've sat quiet for 2 years. For 2 years you've sat quiet. You've offered no word. You've not even condemned both sides. At least condemn both sides. You've not. And you call yourself elite. Elite of what? Of what? Now, Mr. Chiroma has set the ball rolling. And soon we will start seeing them moving from left to right, saying, hey, we are organizing this in hypocrites, evils, devils in daylight. People want to provoke and insult us. They want to insult those who have gone before us, marked with the sign of faith. They want to insult our revolution. They want to insult our dignity as a people. They want to insult our humanity. It will not happen. We will see. In fact, you will do that fundraising and end in Yaoundé. You will collect that money and end. We will see if you will take your dry legs and big buttocks with big stomachs and go to those areas and submit gifts. What's Arab nonsense? So, me, Mark Barretta, I am saying that on behalf of this platform, and I hope that ambassadors will join me in this crusade. I hope you will join me in this crusade. We are saying that it will not happen. I will use every connection that I have to make sure that when you step your leg in any of those areas to offer this thing, you will not come back. You will remain. You will not come back. Yes, because we know that this regime will still use these very elites and chiefs. They will collect the money and give you maybe few gendarmes. They collect the money and they will say, hey, go and give. Try it and see. Try it and see. Try it and see. So we begin today the mobilization. Today we are calling on all activists, on every soul in Amazonia to start activating. You see, they say, Wata na Wata. And we must make sure Wata na Wata is activated everywhere. Listen, Paul Biya has given you the opportunity to steal an embezzle. Yes, because as you are thieves, you elite, and chiefs, funds, you are thieves. You are a disgrace to this youth. Yes, you funds, chiefs, and elites, you are a disgrace to our generation. I'm sorry to say so. You are a disgrace. Now they say don't organize national issue. What national issue? When Cameroonese are there in Yaoundé, have you seen them a statement? Have you seen any Cameroonese politician even condemning what is happening in Amazonia? Have you seen any Cameroonese politician who condemned the Menka issue? Have you seen any Cameroonese press? Any Cameroonese? No, they're happy. They're happy. They say those people are terrorists. They say those in the village, they harbor terrorists. So how do you want to go and offer gift to terrorists? You call us terrorists. Now, how do you want to go and offer gift, foodstuffs, and relief materials to those you consider terrorists? How? How? You are burning our villages. You burn our villages because you claim that those communities are harboring terrorists. You claim that those in those homes are having guns. And then you have to organize a so-called foolish, provocative, insultive national gathering to take relief. What insult? Now, take a look back. Look at the French media. Look at the French media. Look how they're happy. Look at how the French media is reporting the crisis. They're happy. They are happy that their army are dealing with so-called terrorists. And so, they have no remorse when there are people in the bushes and you have to organize a national something. So, you have to go and sit in Yaoundé, in Douala, and call francophones. That francophones will come and donate money to carry the gifts and give to those in the bush. Meanwhile, at the same time, you are burning again more villages. What insult? What hypocrisy? What hypocrisy? And therefore, we are saying that we are activating Code Red. We are monitoring. If we see any pimp, if we see any agent of the Republic, we are saying that we don't have the powers to stop you from doing your fundraising. Yes, you can sit in Victoria, you can sit in Boya, you can sit in Yaoundé, Douala, and do that money. Collect the money and go and feed your soldiers. Collect that money and go and give your military who are being slaughtered also. Collect that money and go and give your military who are sleeping in the hospitals with gun wounds. Collect that money and go to the far north. Evil money. Evil money. Yes. You want to collect that money and you have to bewitch the money. When you bewitch the money, when you buy goods and gifts upon the forest, you will bewitch them to turn against us. We caught you. We caught you. You will not bewitch us. You will not bewitch us. Because that will be an opportunity to buy medications. And those medications, you will inject into them poisonous substances to go and give to people. You will not kill us. You will not kill us like that. You will not kill us like that. You will not kill us in a very foolish and sheepish way. No. We will fight it. We will fight it. Because you want to collect that money, and in that your occultic group that you have set in Yaoundé, you will bewitch the money, and you will spare the money and say, whatever you buy, whoever receive goods from this money, the head should change. That's what you do. You have to bewitch us. It will not happen. We caught you. It will not happen. And we are saying, we are going to use every means in our disposal to communicate with our people back home. That if you succeed to even cross Malende, to cross Ekona, to cross Balangi, if you always succeed to cross those areas, to go to those areas, we will arrest you. We will arrest you. Then we will make sure we burn to those gifts and we'll put it on a museum. I will arrest you. You won't go back. You won't go back. So we are giving a very special warning to all those Anglophone so-called elites and force and chiefs, because we know that you are the agents of the regime. This regime will still use but you. They are afraid they won't come. Who told them to come? Who told you that Chiroma will come? Who told you that family will come? They won't come. They are proud. They will use same you elites. You fools, elites. They say you elites who are fools. Those same fools who call yourselves chiefs and funds. You don't do it for you. We know they will use but you. Because Chiroma will come. They still look at you as, in fact, they are doing that just to make as if they care. They don't care. They are pretending. They don't care. A nation that cares would have even done that a long time ago. How many months that are people in Nigeria? Have they died? No. They are living. They are living. Because the diaspora came to their rescue. Yes. And according to international rights, the UN office in Nigeria is taking care of them also. And also, the diaspora has not slept. We have seen those in Germany. We have seen those in Belgium, USA, Canada, UK, everywhere. Interim government agency and all groups. We have seen that our people, they have rallied, collected goods, and they have been helping those in Nigeria. Our people don't need you in the Republic. They don't need you. They don't need you. They don't need you. Our people are not dying in the Republic. They're not dying. Even if they are dying, they will not receive any help from you. We will receive maybe help from another country, not from you. How do you expect us that we are fighting from the same regime and then we will come and receive? Is it madness? Is it madness? No. The diaspora rose to the times. For more than 8 months now, our people in Nigeria, the diaspora rose. And they make sure from every community, they organize food, they send money to help those in Nigeria. And they keep doing it right up to this day. They keep doing it. And we have said we will not stop. We will not stop. We will make sure we continue doing it. And as we speak, the IAS Foundation is doing a tremendous job on Ground Zero. Not even that, we have seen the Caritas, the Catholic Church. We have seen Dr. Makongo David of the Mafak family. We have seen individuals and groups helping those in back in Ground Zero. No. Our people in the bushes, they have been there for months. They have been there for months. They are happy. They are happy because they know that the reward of their suffering is Amazonia. They are happy. They are happy. So don't take your devilish money. Don't take those money that you bewitch to go and bewitch them. It will not happen. Because we will fight you. Even it means that day there should be more blood will go down. And you falls and chiefs, let me give you an official warning. I know that Chiroma, Fem Dongo, Laurent Esso, Belenga Mputu, Capto, those people, they won't leave Yaoundé and come because they look at you as dogs. They won't leave. They won't leave. To them, Jemanfu. To them, we are nothing. We are rats. We are dogs. They won't leave. They will do those things, collect money, and say you, hey, Muna come here. Hey, Philemon come here. Benamoki come here. They'll order you. Take and go and give. And because you have no voice, When they order you have no voice. You will just go like Ngombe. You will go. After all, you have no voice. You have no voice. You will just go. You will just go there. You will go there and give it. We are saying that you chiefs and force and elites, if that happens, if they send you, tell them that no, they should come. Because if you go, you won't go back. You won't go back. It's a warning. You won't go back. When they correct those nonsense issue, when they send you, tell them that they should leave your camp. Tell them that they should come, because if you elites or force and chiefs, if you take your long throat to collect that money to go, know that you will go and you will not come back, and we will not spare you. We will not spare you. Even our ancestors will protect us. Because you force and chiefs and elites, you are supposed to be the guardians of us, the young people. But you have failed us. You have failed your community. You have failed the people. And you have failed Amazonia. You have failed us. We are saying that for those in Nigeria, you know what happened? We know that they can smuggle themselves by plane and arrive in Nigeria. For those in Nigeria, we have already sent words to all the camps in Nigeria. You know what happened? In Nigeria, because it is another man's land, we can't be there to make jibu. Yes, because our people are peaceful. Because it is in Nigeria, if you manage to take that plane, because you'll be able to pass through Manfe. Yes, you'll be able. If you manage to take that plane or ship and you land in Nigeria, our people have been informed. We have informed them in Ikom. We have informed them in Calabar. We have informed them in all the camps in Nigeria already. They are waiting for you. You will see Manyaka. They won't harm you because they are in another man's land. But when you bring those gifts in front of the media, they will burn them and they will curse you. Our women there, they will expose their vaginas and curse you. Our mothers there, they will expose their nakedness and curse you. Our fathers there, they will expose themselves and curse you. That will happen. And curse you so that when you take that plane on the air, it will explode and you go away. Yes, that will happen. That will happen. That will happen. Dare it. Dare it. And see. Yes, when in Nigeria, we have told them, the men, our parents there in Nigeria, they will expose their nakedness in front of you. In front of you. And they will destroy all those goods. All those goods. And it will be good for us. Because we will use the photos and messages and show the world how you have been rejected totally. So, in Nigeria, it is easy. Two things. Nigeria, very easy. When you collect those nonsense of that, you're going to visit. In Nigeria, they are law abiding. It's because they won't cause any harm. But On their own, they will burn those gifts in front of you. So you stay. In Nigeria, they are fine. We have seen our able Nigerian brothers, our Igbo brothers in Cross River State, all of them, our Calabar people, they are helping. We have seen the local government areas in Nigeria giving our people food, helping them. They have given them shelter. They are fine. The diaspora is rising also. They are collecting money for them in Nigeria. They are fine. We have seen the interim government also helping. And other groups. Our people in Nigeria don't need your gift like Republic. Don't need your gift. Don't try to show that you have a human face. You are not doing it out of love. It's not love. You hate us. You hate us to your bone marrow. You have called us names. You have called us terrorists. You have called us dogs. You have called us Anglophones. You have called us all types of names. No. You do not love us. You are not doing that out of love. No. When we did that for Boko Haram, we did that because we loved the North. When we rose up as Anglophones, and Northern Zone was the only zone that contributed more money. You see, I say we Anglophones were fools. Because we Anglophones, amongst all that zone, the Northern Zone collected much of the money for Boko Haram victims. We did that because we loved Cameroon then. We did that because we came together as one to fight Boko Haram. We did that because when we changed our profile pics, when we cried on media, we came as one people. We cried and we said we must fight Boko Haram. We did that. We didn't wait 1 year. We didn't wait 2 years. We didn't wait even months. Within days, we were crying on social media. I, Mark Barretta, I changed my profile picture to Cameroon, green and yellow. I cried and said, Boko Haram can never defeat us. No, we didn't wait months. All of us on the media, all of us, both the youth, we rose and we came as one man. We didn't wait 2 months. Till today, have you seen any protest in Cameroon? That the person said no. Those in northern zone and southern zone, they are brothers. We are saying no. The regime must stop. Have you seen that? What do you see? Go to their media platform. Go to Francophone platform. Go to their platform and see how they mock at us. And see how they laugh. When now, even the video in CPC, they say the army is doing training. Where the army is seen mocking Amazonian girls, telling our teenage girls to rub their bra on the mud. You have seen them, they're happy. They either say, no, it is an old video. No, it is military training. Cameroon don't like us. Don't like us. So what they are doing is not love. What they are doing, they are trying to pretend. They are trying to show they care. They do not care about us. They do not care. If they cared, they will negotiate. If they care, they will withdraw. If they care today, they will say everyone who has been arrested, release. If they care, they will pull their forces back home. If they cared today, they will say, please, can we negotiate? Can we discuss the future of the Cameroons? That is care. They don't care. They don't care. They only care to excite the population. Now, when they do this, they will excite their base. They will excite those in La Republic to say, hey, you see, our government is doing this. So they are doing it for political reasons. Yes, they are doing it for political reasons. Not that they care. They do not care about you. They don't care. Many people have died in the bushes out of snake bites. They don't care. They keep burning people alive. As of 2 days ago in Teke, they don't care. When they massacred in Menka, they don't care. Today in Tinto, they have killed five civilians. They don't care. No, they don't care. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. And so don't tell us to receive those gifts. They don't care about us. Those are poisonous gifts. Those gifts are not coming from a pure heart. It's not coming from a government that want to see the people together. It's not coming from a government that want to resolve this crisis. It is coming from a side of evil. It is coming from the side Jemanfo. Because you want to show, because now you are seeing the UN says they need money for help. Now you know the UN will come in to offer help. Because you have seen the nation saying that dialogue, they'll negotiate. Now you want to show a humanitarian face. Did you see our rescue forces offering help to people in Malende? Did you see our forces giving help? Did you see the video how they were happy to receive rice? Despite that they are sleeping in the bush. Did you see the way they were happy to receive our forces? Did you see it? So we are now saying, please, Amazonians, wherever you are, we must reject this evil. We are not desperate. We must fight it. Because we know that they will be using our allies. Please, I have decreed today on my name as Mark Barretta and Barretta News. If any allied falls on chiefs, carries his or her legs to perpetrate this regime issue, please arrest that individual and make sure that that individual is never seen again. Arrest that individual. Those gifts are poison. They are poison. They are poison gifts. The Republic should stop to provoke us. It's enough. We are already in too much pain. Our people are dying enough. We are already in too much pain. You stop to provoke us. Stop to provoke us. And do the right thing if you need a so-called peace. What other nonsense? What other nonsense? So therefore, me, I have said all the groups that I'm in communication with, all the defense forces, I have told them, and they are ready for you. They are ready for you, and we will see who is who. They are ready for you. You cannot organize common general elections. You cannot organize, now you are trying to postpone parliamentary elections. Because you know in Amazonia is a no-go area. I want to carry your big stomachs, your big buttocks, your large head, your dry necks, your skinny legs, embezzlers, to go and give gift. We refuse, and we will reject it. Not in our name. Not in our name. We refuse. And whatever happens to you people in those places, not in our names. And we have won now that we, the people of Amazonia, we reject it. We reject it. We reject it. Because it's not coming from an area of love. You are doing it because you have just been forced. You don't want to. After how many years? So, Self-Defense Forces on Ground Zero. If you watch me, this is your humble servant, Mark Barretta. If you believe in our revolution, if you believe that we must march to Buea, please protect your community. Make sure that no individual, no agent, no one comes to your community in the name of Cameroon to offer foodstuffs. Those foodstuffs and medications, they will be poisoned. They will put them maybe there to make you sterile. Yes, because we don't trust the regime. We have lost all trust in this regime of Paul Biya. They have no trust for us. We have no trust for them. And we say that it is only negotiation that will take place. In fact, someone said it is no more negotiation, it is mediation. And said, no, it is not arbitration. Arbitration. What other nonsense? I hope this message has gone through. It has gone through. It has gone through. And we will come again over and over. The moment we realize that today they have announced, me, Barretta News, I have not come online to neutralize that announcement. To tell them that they do not own again monopoly of the media. The moment we see that they have started that evil to organize any fundraising, we will come again live and we will do things to make this happen. And we are monitoring. We will monitor. We will see those who sit in Buea, in Victoria, in Central Bamenda, and La Republique to organize a foolish fundraising. We will see it. Let's see it. You useless elites. You funny elites, disgraceful elites. You call yourself elites of Anglophones. Who are you? Elites. The Ngolengoles, the poor Tassongs, they were even poor Tassongs. The one who said people of Lebia Lem, they live their normal life in the bush. Oh, Amazonia. Oh, my God in heaven. Hey! Bangi man say, they got toi. Hey! Che! Hey! Jesus Christ of Nazareth. We will react. We will react. I hope this word is clear. Mark Barretta, I don't do propaganda. Me, I don't do propaganda. I say my things because I mean it. When I say my things, I mean it. I have said, for Nigeria, it's very easy. Very easy. and people will not do anything. They will only expose their nakedness in front of them. Let them see their nakedness. And they will burn those goods. That is in Nigeria. We will see if you go there. Hypocritical government. Foolish government. Devilish government. Satanic government. Younger government. You have to come and claim ownership over our people. No. We are gone. And we said never again. Never again. Take that money and go and give water in Bangapomo. Take that money. Go and give help to those who are in Labapik. And forget us. Forget us. We will take care of ourselves. That is why I am now saying, Amazonians, we must now rise up to support the Ayers Foundation. Hear me clearly. Hear me clearly. Our people in the bushes, they need help. True. They need help. We have seen what the Ayers Foundation is doing. They moved from northern zone to southern zone, even to Nigeria. Amazonians, now is a time that we must rise up as one people, donate money, and help the Ayers Foundation to offer help. We only trust the Ayers Foundation. The Ayers Foundation is the only foundation we trust. Amazonians, we must do it. Now, La Republic can sit and raise 20 million. They can sit and say, I give 10, 5, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm saying that we in the diaspora alone, within 1 day to us, we can raise $30,000 for Ayers Foundation. We can do it. We can show the government that we can take care of our own like we have been doing. Now, the government wants to provoke us. People, listen. You remember in 2017, you remember in 2016, within 8 hours, we raised $18,000 to replace Fontaine's car. Why did we do that? We did that to show the Republic that you cannot attack our leaders. Within 8 hours, we raised 5 hours, I guess. We raised $18,000. Amazonians, now, even though as we support self-defense, my people, this is now an opportunity for us to say, we can now say today, in true GoFundMe, today, we can say today, we will raise $30,000. Every kobo goes to Ayers Foundation so that they can move across Amazonia and help our people. Yes, we can do it. Please, can we do that? I know that we are focused about self-defense, yes, but my trip to Boya already has enough money to start doing things. Yes, to show the world and to show the Republic that we mean business, we can today, as I'm talking, within 5 hours, raise $30,000. And it takes everyone to donate. Just please, when they say 30,000, divide $30,000 by just 100 people in the diaspora. Which means that if I give 50 euros, you give 50, and everybody give 30. I bet you within 5 hours we can show the Republic that we will do it. We can raise within 5 hours. Yes, because now we say that no, but on the back of our mind, we must have alternative. We have alternative already, and our alternative is the Ayers Foundation. We know that the Catholic Church are doing theirs. We know that Makongo is doing theirs. But we are saying that the Ayers Foundation is a foundation on the ground. And we have seen that they are pure. They are doing it strictly for humanitarian purposes. You have seen that they have offered, they have operated help to operate people. People that can't even walk, they help. People that in Konegi, they help. Those in Nigeria, they help. So they are everywhere. They are neutral. The Ayers are everyone federation. Yes. As of now, they will be federation. So it is not Amber. It's not Amber. The Ayers Foundation is pure. It's pure. They are there strictly to make sure they offer help. So the foundation is our own Red Cross. If we mean business, Amazonians, today we can raise $30,000 for the Air Foundation that will help our people in the villages. We can do it. We can do it. Not to rely on that bewitched money. We can do it. And I know that if there were means back home, just that our people back home don't have the means. If there were means back home, our people back home in Boya, in Kumba, they can raise 10 million francs CFA within one day. They'll do it. But I put out the means. So therefore, it falls back to us, the diasporas. Please. Now I'm saying that I talk and I give proposals. Yes, I have condemned that we don't want Lampopi gifts. But also, we must also look at ways that we can help our people in the bush. It's not about condemning and we sit quiet. Okay, listen. It's not about being condemned and sit quiet. Because at the end of the day, our people in the forest, they need help. You understand now? And they understand. Yes, they need help. The fact that we say no Lampopi, not me say we only come, we condemn the foot of our arms. No. When we condemn Lampopi, we must make sure that we provide our people an alternative. And we, as of now, we have the alternative. And the alternative has been doing a good, marvelous job. We have seen it. It's not me. We have seen it. It's not me. I see me here in my room. I get up one. I always see on Facebook. I see pictures of the Air Foundation in Bongé, in areas. Today they were in Bello. Yes. Few days ago they were in Bongé helping. Today they were in Bello. They were in Bello. Did you read on the Facebook how he narrated? He narrated how they met Amba boys fast. And the Amba boys, they only did what they do. They only make sure they check the ID cards and they gave them food. They gave them whiskey to calm them down. So please, Amazonians, I am asking you to redouble your effort. I am going to ask Ayapo officially if they have any GoFundMe, I will take from them and share so that you support. Let me see that. Let's not only talk. Let's talk about action. Me, listen. Me, I talk, but I act. Yes, I talk, but I act. Which means I give my own contribution, even if it's $50. Yes, for my city boya, I spoke. I gave my small $100. That's all I can give me. I can't give more than that. I can't give more than that. I don't have. I don't have money. I'm not rich. I'm not poor either. I'm just there. So I gave my $100. $100. That $100, I have sold my own seat with $100. Some people are giving 10, 5, 60, 40. Okay. But we must cut our code according to our size. I've given my $100. And with my $100, it can help. Same as you are $10. Same as you are $5. I have contributed money for AGC. For all the groups, I have done so. Even with my BTC, even the BTC that I created, I have committed some few dollars, about $400. I have sent that already back on Ground Zero to help also those who are internet is displaced. So I am a Barretta. I am an active activist. I don't only talk and talk. I talk and act. You hear me? I talk and act, and I make this happen. And I am telling all those chiefs and funds that I will make things happen on Ground Zero. If they dare take those poisonous gifts and go and say that to our refugees, I will make things happen in Nigeria. I will do it on my name as Mark Barretta, but I will do it because I know how to get it done. I know. Yes, I'm a doer. I know how to get the job done. Yes, I've been doing this in the state of the consortium. I know how to get the job done. Yes, everywhere I'm there. When it comes to the media, I am very good at what I'm doing. Yes. So please, now I am going to ask the Air Foundation to give me a GoFundMe link created by them, and I will share. Let me see within one day how much we will raise. If we don't raise $30 million down, say diaspora, we also have failed. Then we are not for the elites. If us in diaspora, if we cannot raise today $30,000, I will say diaspora, we have failed. Now I'm seeing 1.1 views. And most of these views are in diaspora. Some of you only talk. And some of you talk. You only use the story to chop adoro. Yes. Some of you Adoro, you go to your Facebook, we don't say anything. You only use the score to Adoro. You are the first to go and write story that you have been victimized for SCNC. So the Cameroons. But come on, you don't give. We go to your wall. There are many of you there, we know you. Many of you with their stories. We know you. We know you. We know you. And let me announce that there are some even in Canada, some fools in Canada, that they have applied for asylum. For asylum. And they don't even a word on their Facebook is not there. There are many also in Europe, in UK, in Belgium, in Germany. You are fighting for asylum. You didn't sign it at one story. But even come on, you don't give. I pity you. Because, let me tell you, governments have been writing to me. They write to me. Last week, it was the refugee board in Canada who wrote to me to verify certain things. And I'm going to respond. And I will respond truthfully. If you don't know, let me tell you, about 3 government refugee centers, 2 in Europe, 1 in Canada, they wrote to me to ask certain things. So please, if you don't want me to respond in a very negative way, make sure today, let me see $30,000 for the Ayers Foundation. Let me see it. Let me see it. We can rise above this. We can show them that when they make any move, we will take it times 2. Yes. So today, I'm going to ask the Ayers Foundation to give me a GoFundMe. I want to see which. I'm going to see if that GoFundMe for Ayers Foundation for help with refugees in Gazoo. I will see them because when I post, I don't see like more than 200 comments. Say they decrease, don't have visit. More than 200 comments. So when I post link now, people either coffee. That time that you don't see, even the shares don't see. Yes, I don't post on Facebook. One time say, Chiroma say, go one can collect money. I see like more than 200 comments with 200 shares. When you can say money, people go enter coffee. They enter coffee. Diaspora. That's what we do. We go enter coffee. Even come on, we don't give. But now we go run up. Yeah. No. I'm saying that we must provide our people the alternative. We must make our people be aware that don't bother. We say don't receive, but we say no receive. What are we giving them in replacement? In replacement. So please, that point I hope it is clear. So when I share that link today, I will put the target $30,000 for the Ayers Foundation. Let me see that within 24 hours, that money is up there. If you don't contribute, then you are a fake Sani Cameroonian. If you don't contribute, it means you are fake. If you don't contribute, it means you want to mom. Diaspora, prove your worth. I know diaspora that you want to go back home. I know that diaspora, you don't want that you should die to bury you. So please, diaspora, let us rise up to support that. And let us tell and repeat that over our dead bodies. Foolish, nonsense elites who call themselves funds chiefs. They disgrace. Yes, you see, in our culture, normally we have to respect our funds and chiefs. We have to respect them. But they have made themselves a laughing stock. Those ones in Southern Zone, at least the one in Northern Zone, they still, but they have been saying, those ones in Southern Zone. Then you see a chief sits in bar and drink beer. A chief sits in bar and greet people in hand. Useless chiefs. It is never too late to be culture. It is never too late to make up your mind. What nonsense. So, that is it. We say, we will not receive anything from the Republic. Now I am calling you soldiers of the revolution on the diaspora. Forget. Self-defense money, it is still there. We are saying we can still do it. Keep funding Changshu's. Keep funding Boya. But this one now, La Republic want to challenge us. They want a media something. Because when they go, they will show it overseas and you see, it is just a handful of people who want separation. You see, it's just a handful of people who are causing trouble. It's just a handful of people who want to support the country. So you see, they will show. So you see, the people are happy to receive the government for stuff. Fools! Nonsense! Nonsense! Devils! Devils! Satan! We will not give Ciaro TV those images to go and mock us. So therefore, if we must not give them, our people in the forest, they have been there, living. Our people in Nigeria, they are not dead, they are living. But let us make sure that we support the highest foundation on Ground Zero, who that we have seen in our eyes do the job. You have seen it, it's not me saying. You have seen it, do the job. So whether you call yourself Anglophone, whether you call yourself Amazonian, or you are just a normal person, it is now time to show this evil government that we mean business. Now, this now take me to Okalia Bilai, this senior doc. Wait, let me fill up with water. Let me drink water first, please, so that I take more energy. Let me finish now. Okalia Bilai. What are nonsense? Now, we have seen a notice. Okalia Bilai today organized a meeting where Okalia Bilai, the senior doc, the person who called us docs, who said that when you send your docs out, he asked the allies to change their docs. That our allies should change their docs, because if those docs go out, they will unleash. And on 1st October, the docs went out. We accept, we are docs. We accept, though, we are docs. The docs went out. Okalia Bilai unleashed the bigger dogs and the default upon us. Ha! Now that the dogs are coming to roast, they are saying nonsense. It was Okalia Bilai who said that we are dogs. And because, in fact, Okalia Bilai is in control now, only of Tiko, Mutangene, Victoria, and Boya. That's all. From my 16 right down to the end of Southern Zone is now controlled by restoration forces. We see it. If our forces can arrest a commissioner in my 16 in broad daylight, then you know that it's not business as usual. If we can arrest a commissioner in my 16 in broad daylight, then they should know that it is not business as usual. It's not. It's not business as usual. And it will never be. So, Okalia Bilai is in control of Boya, Victoria, Mutangene, and Tiko. Okay, Mutangene and Tiko, that one is just in 2 weeks' time, it will be taken off. My 16 is already off. It's just a matter of time. You see? Munya is already gone. A corner that way is the Gudogo area. Today in Manende, they were fighting. In Manende today, Gudogo area. We have taken it. I was saying that by the time we arrive, Boya, they say, the Bible says that the Lord, they say, the Son of Man, you see, the Son of Man will come at an hour, at a day, at a time that no one knows. It will come like a thief at night. That is how we are going to approach Boya. Boya will fall. It will fall. It will be there. Boya will fall. We will arrive Boya like big boys. Like big boys. When we arrive Boya, we are not arriving Boya to go. We are arriving Boya to fight and defend. Yes. We are Boya to fight and defend. We will not arrive Boya to go. No. That's why we are preparing. Yes. And today, the master dogs will rally those elites, those funny elites and chiefs, and told them that they should go and bring people back from a village. They should come and dialogue. That is not dialogue with the village. Okay, you are mad. You are mad. You are foolish. You are actually taking Chemador before you took the courage to say those things. Okay, you are mad. You are saying a lot of innuendos. So you are telling us that they should go and bring people in the forest to come back home. To which home? To the homes that you, Okalabilia, you own that because you, Okalabilia, you are the Lipopic chief of Am in Southwest. You represent Bia. You that you gave the orders that they should roast our villages. They have roasted Balangi. They roasted Munyenge. Roasted Teke. Roasted nearly every area in the Southern zone. Now, our people are taking shelters over God's nature under the rocks. And you are saying that those very elites, whom that they have never condemned the killings, those very elites, you see, it is true that Okalabilia hates our elites. Our elites, let me tell you a secret. Okalabilia want to kill you. It's the truth. Because if Okalabilia, if he loves our chiefs and elites, he will not ask them to go and tell them. He knows that if our elites and chiefs, if they go to us say, come back to the homes, they will arrest them. So, Okalabilia indirectly is calling for the killing of elites. It's the truth. Indirectly, Okalabilia is saying that, hey, please, I want all the elites in the southern zone and the chiefs to be dead. Because you are asking them to go to those forests and tell them that come. Those very elites that all of them, they have run away, they are now in Boya. Those elites and chiefs that have run away, they are living now in Boya. They have run away, they are living now in Douala. Even the Geo of Womane, of those other areas, in Fontaine, they are not there. They are living elsewhere. How can you tell a chief in Bongue, a chief that has run, that living maybe in Meme, they run, that living in Douala, in Boya, you are telling them to go to the village. Chief, go on level now. Chief, chief, na secret, let me tell you. Chief, hear it. The governor of the southern zone, he not like una. Now, a direct me for say, may they arrest una. But I saying that, how can you say, did you dialogue? Do you have to dialogue with those in the bush? You see, I have told you that this regime has no regard to dialogue. Now they are claiming that those who dialogue are in the bush. You hear me? They know very well who to dialogue. They know. This regime knows that those who dialogue are in the jails. They know. It's not also. Not us. They know that those who dialogue are in the jails. The Manchos, the Pens, the Sikus, the Tassang. They know. They know very well that those who dialogue are in the jails. They know. Instead to order for the release of all those in jails in Boya, Yaoundé, and New Bell, so that you can even temper the anger. You are saying that those who dialogue are in the bush, which is another form of mockery. It's mockery. It's mockery. It's another form of mockery. Because the regime they have, I've told you that, listen, the regime has no intention to dialogue. They don't have it. Because Okalabilia can be saying that those in the village should come back to town. Should come back to town. And come where? Okay, they will come. Where's the homes? Where would they come to be? You are saying they should come back to the homes. Where? Where's the home? When you have raised the village, where would they come to be? Where would they sleep? Where would they cook? Where? Maybe in the forest, they have caves there. They have built tents. But you are asking them to come back so that you will now go and arrest them. You will now go and kill them. Ooh, la Republic. It will fail you. It will fail you. Listen, Okalabilia, you know very well that our people do not listen to the elites. You now claim today, you claim in your meeting that you will know that our people don't listen to you. And you said that our people listen to the elites. No. Our people do not listen to any government official. Period. Our people do not listen to any elite. Period. You know it. Accept this fact that our people do not listen to any elite. So, you just sat today again in the office. In another way of collecting money, you have what we call sitting allowance. It's another means to embezzle money. It's another means to show Pobia that you are doing something. Because you know that meeting is of no use. Because as you are talking, you are sending the military to go and kill. You are there in that meeting talking. At the same time, you are sending military to burn villages. I think we are fools. Send them. Send them to go and talk. We have said the UN and we have said people must dialogue according to the root cause. We know the root cause. You know it. You know it. You know it. Okalabila, be very careful. Okalabila, be very careful. We have even heard that you have your sons who are reading medicine in you. Be very careful. Okalabila, be very careful. Be very careful, Okalabila. Be very careful. Yes, be very careful. Be very careful. Just be sitting in Boya and be eating your money small. You, Okalabila, you even live in dollar. You live in dollar and work in Boya. Because you are afraid. You are afraid. If they can rough handle your own commissioner in broad daylight in my 16. When the time will reach, we will rough handle you. Yes, Okalabila. When it will be time, we will arrest you. It will happen. When it will be time, we will come to Boya, we will arrest you in broad daylight. It's coming. It's coming. We will, in fact, mark this word. Today is the 15th of June. Mark this day. I'm saying that we will arrest Okalabila in Boya. Mark this day. Please, you will remind me soon. Mark this day. It is the 15th day of June 2018. I'm saying that we will arrest Okalabila in Boya. It will happen. It will happen. He thinks that he's invisible. He thinks he's invisible. That you sit in their office, you rally our allies, and you tell them to go and bring people in the village, to come and dialogue. Dialogue with who? Dialogue with who? With who? What arrant nonsense. Now this takes me to the next of this one who calls himself Joshua Ossie. You see here, I have respect for elites. I have respect for people. I think Joshua Ossie is someone that we all admired. We admired because as someone who is so-called bilingual, we had admired him. But for Joshua Ossie, who is the SDF flag bearer, you see, that is someone who calls himself a presidential candidate. You call yourself a presidential candidate, but Pobia is talking about left and right. You call yourself a presidential candidate, you don't even know when election will go. You call yourself a presidential candidate. Recently, Bia says he's going to postpone mandate of MP. And you have also benefited. You don't even know. You see, they're just there. You see, that's why I said the SDF and the rest, they are helping the regime. Because they are there, like Ngombe, they follow. Now, CPDM and Pobia, they tone. No presidential candidate in Cameroon. They don't even know when the election will go. They are really surprised. They don't even know if Bia will postpone the presidential election to maybe next year or to January next year. They don't even know. They don't even know, my people. They don't know. So you see, they're useless. How can Joshua Ossie will go on Twitter and say it is only 10 states federation that will solve the crisis? What insult? Joshua Ossie, where did you have that mind to declare that it is only 10 states? Are you mad? Only 10 state federation that will solve the crisis. Who told you that? So you have reduced us to another region. Joshua Ossie has refused to acknowledge the history of the Cameroons. He has refused to acknowledge the special status of Southern Cameroons and said 10 state federation. So make we walk, make Babu chop. 10 states say what the people for Cameroon do not suffer. 10 states say make we suffer, make the guy enjoy federation. Now madness. Say 10 states say make we suffer, make they enjoy. 10 states. Don't I the way that 10 state federation takes away our special status. Did we join them to be another region? We are a nation that was granted Resolution 1608. We even went against Resolution 1514 of 1960. We are a people, according to the African Court of Human Rights. They said we are a people. And in international law, a people means that there are people who have the right to serve the nation. We are a people. In international law, when they say you are a people, it means you have the right to everything, including right for self-governing, right for self-determination. And you are calling 10 states tradition. The madness. Why can't you even campaign and say, okay, the form of the state will be determined through a referendum of the people of Cameroon? Why can't you even say that? Why can't you even say that? Joshua Osih, we have respect for you. You are a youth adult. If you think that this election will solve the crisis, you are failing. Because this election will be postponed. It will not hold. And there will be no election in Amazonia even in 2019. It will not be. You can only run in La Republic and stay there. Run and stay there. And we are saying that even after restoration, we will not disarm. Yes. We will make sure that, you see USA, after US be fight war, it be win the war where he send Britain out. US it's never disarm. What they do, they make sure that every household it get a weapon, so as to avoid Britain to come back. That's what we will do. When we finally restore our statehood, we will not disarm because we have volatile neighbors, people who that will be planning to invade us. Yes, we will make sure that every household should register their weapons and keep their weapons. So, if you think that will disarm, fool yourself. We will not disarm. Fool yourself. We will not disarm. Fool yourself. If you think that we will disarm, we will not. Because we have volatile neighbors who want to prey on us. Nigeria is there. They want to start praying on Bakassi. Cameroon will be there. They want to retaliate. No way. No way. We must make sure after restoration, we make sure we protect our borders. We make sure every family has a weapon. Home. Yes. Every family has a weapon home. Everyone. Even though we will take all those our self-defense forces into official government forces, but we'll make sure every family, you keep your weapon. You keep it. And you defend your family against any volatile entry from Nigeria or La Republic or Congo, any side. Because we will be a small nation. Because we are small, they will think that they can attack us. No way. After restoration, we will not disarm. We must make sure every family, every home, keep the weapons. What nonsense. Osih, if you have manhood, go to Nzian, where you came from, and campaign. Go there. You enter in the Republic. And another one who calls himself Muna, he ends only in diaspora. And he goes to the Republic. Go and campaign in your villages. Go and campaign. Go and campaign if you have manhood. Go and campaign. Go to Nzian and campaign. Go and campaign there. Go and campaign there. When people are in the bushes, as and the politicians, easy to come together and say, hey, we will not participate in any elections until the crisis is resolved. You are there busy about elections. What elections? And the election that you only do the outcome. What election? And the election that only the Pobia knows when you hold. And you are claiming that election to go and reach and vote. And vote who? Vote who? To vote this same useless BDM people. To vote who there? To vote who? Hypocrites, you can't say that on election. Hypocrites. When people are dying in the bush, you are already thinking about elections. You are thinking about your own political ambitions. And you have the mind to talk about 10 federation. 10 state federation. Not even 2, 10 states. So you have to reduce us into another state in the Republic. When we are a nation on our own, with a non-boundary, with a non-history, with a former parliament, a former government, a police force. And you mentioned 10 state federation. You have that state federation only in La Republic. Go and have the vision there. If you like divide La Republic into 10, 50, we don't care. Leave Amba alone. Leave Amba alone. I'm a 10 state federation. Water for beans. 10 states federation. What is 10 state federation? 10 state federation. So may work, may the chop. May work, may the chop. So you want may La Republic enjoy the dividends of federation. So many they sit, they elect their own governor. After all, the Anglophone them, now we will finish with them. Now who go for suffer, will die for give federation of Cameroon. So now we small suffer, we die. They kill our people, they burn our homes, so that make Cameroonese kind enjoy federation. It will not happen. It will not happen. It is independence or nothing. It will not happen. And even it means we take 10 years for the war, we will do it. It will not happen. What nonsensical nonsense. Thank you, people of Amazonia. Thank you very much for joining this show. Those are the points that I wanted to erase, and I've raised them. And I hope the message has gone far and wide. I hope our Amber boys are now ready. They are on very high alert. I hope those in Nigeria that are very much on alert. So long as God gives us this air to breathe, so long as God gives us this energy to be alive, we will make sure we continue to push this revolution till we arrive in Boya, because Boya is our end point. That Mami Api will not be roasted alive in Kwakwa for nothing. That those who were roasted alive 2 days ago in Teke will not go for nothing. That our young girls and boys who were slaughtered and massacred in Menka will not go for nothing. That those whose houses and farms have been destroyed will not go for nothing. That those in Nigeria who are out there as refugees running from their home will not go for nothing. Fellow Amazonians, I call upon you to defend your block. Defend your block, block by block. Raise your self-defense forces. Make sure you take away any occupier in your land. Fellow Amazonians, we must come together as one people, under the flag of blue and white, with 13 stars. We must rise up as a nation to come against this new barbarism, new bad faith, new pretentious attitude of the government of the Republic, who think that they can organize a fake national relief effort to bewitch the good, to bewitch the money, and think that they can take that to our people to bewitch them. We say never again. We say never again shall not happen. We say, never again shall they cover our mouth. We say, never again shall they allow, because the violence is not only to them. They do not own monopoly of fighting. They don't own it. We, as a people of Amazonia, we have pledged our life to ensure that Amazonia is our land. It's our God-given land. It's our land given to us by the Almighty God. And we must make sure that come rain or sun, we will take back our land from the occupiers. Because we, as a people, we have the right to reclaim our land. And just like the US won, yes, we have decided to fund self-defense, and we must continue to fund the self-defense to make sure that we prosecute this revolution to its endpoint. Fellow Amazonians who are now on ground zero, thank you for joining this show. You have the message. Make sure you spread the message far and wide. The message from your humble servant, Mark Barretta. I have said all these things in my name as Mark Barretta and on behalf of this platform. And I hope you, Southern Cameroonians, Amazonians, I hope that I have your blessings. That we must continue as one people to pursue this revolution to the end point. Fellow Amazonians in La République, we ask upon you to be safe. Those who are in the diaspora, we call upon you to dip your hands into the pocket and fund the IAS Foundation to make sure that they provide help to our people in the bushes. I have said I'm going to request from the IAS Foundation if they have a GoFundMe link. If they have it, I'm going to share to see how much we are going to raise within this day. To see our efforts to help us, God. Thank you for joining this show. I know that there are some live shows coming up in the next minute. I'm going to stop this live show for now. I hope I have passed the message. I hope I have spoken the minds of everyone who has something to say. I will be monitoring the social media space. I will be monitoring the newspapers in Cameroon. I will be monitoring whatever happens in our land. And I will make sure if there are anything to say, I will bring it on. I will bring it on tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday during our show. May God continue to bless you. May God bless the Federal Republic of Amazonia. May God bless the interim government of Amazonia. May God bless all our frontline revolutionary movement. May God bless you, citizens of Amazonia. In God we trust. A luta continua. It is either we live free or die. Take note that I love you all. Thank you and bye-bye.